Eagles stay undefeated, 34-31 in overtime. So the Eagles actually trailed 17-7 in the second quarter before coming back to win in overtime. Did you know Jalen Hurts is the third QB since 1950 to win 5 straight regular season starts when facing a double-digit deficit, joining Joe Montana and Steve Bartkowski. Here's Sal Powell with Jason Kelsey.
Listen, we've got 4 wins now. I don't think any win is as pretty as we'd like it, but we're winning. And we're finding ways to close out tight games. When the offense needs the defense to show up, they show up. When the defense needs the offense to show up, we show up. So we're playing, good enough football to win games, but a long way to go.
Yep.
A lot of penalties today, a lot of things to clean up, but certainly happy to get out of here with a win.
A couple of times Jalen stood in the pocket and got smacked pretty good, hit some bombs.
Yep.
His toughness was on display.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Jalen played lights out today, I think. I think he delivered, especially down the stretch when it mattered most. He was there. That guy is one of the most poised individuals I've ever been around. Does not get rattled. And, delivered probably his best performance of the season when we needed it most. So, huge game for him, for AJ, all those guys.
Halftime locker room, you're down in this game. Probably didn't expect to be down. What was it like? What was the feeling like? What was the mood like? What was the, approach?
Just come out and be aggressive. We made adjustments and we just had to come out and be aggressive. We ended up taking 3 straight out of halftime, but we just wanted to exploit those openings on the defense, and we talked about it, and we knew they were there. We just had to do it. Everybody just had to do their job, lock in and do their job, and it just started coming together.
Pressure builds character, and we needed a game like this for us. I jokingly thought to myself, I guess we want to play a little longer tonight, but I think a win like this does so much for the spirit of a team. Because winning is not easy. Winning is hard, and it's hard in this league, and it's very hard in this division.
It's a hell of a football team we played out there, but I think we had a hell of a football team in this locker room. Our guys came and they played their asses off. They deserve some credit. We're going to learn something from this, but again, that's a hell of a football team we played against.
All right, so the Eagles are at the Rams next week, and the Cowboys are at the 49ers. As for Sam Howell, he was sacked 5 times in the last 60 seasons. The most times sacked in the team's first 4 games. David Carr, who did not end up well with the Houston Texans. David Carr again, he just got knocked around, and Sam Howell is going to need a lot more protection if he wants to survive his first full season as an NFL starter. So next week, Eagles are at the Rams. The Cowboys are at the 49ers. Tim, I want to ask you this. Among those 2 unbeatens, which team do you like more to get through the NFC and back to the Super Bowl?
Look, there's a lot to like about Philadelphia, especially coming off of that sound from Jason Kelsey talking about the poise of Jalen Hurts. I mean, there's just so much poise in terms of how he handles these close games. I mean, it almost seems like he's never phased. Doesn't feel like, any moment is too big. And I think he's certainly continues to improve as a player, which is remarkable. So, look, there's a lot to like about both football teams. I do think that when you look at Philadelphia, the leadership that they have, how that is all handled by Jalen Hurts and some of the other players, it'd be hard to go against them.
All right, I can deal with that. So the Commanders, what are we going to do about Sam Howell? Obviously, there's a big-time protection problem in D.C. How do you get that fixed?
Yeah, Zubin mentioned about the college game before. There's a great axiom that sacks are a sticky stack, meaning that what you do in college, that translates to the pros. He got sacked a lot at North Carolina. He's got to get rid of the ball faster. They got to call plays that allow that to happen. And for Sam Howell making through the season, you guys alluded to it, David Carr's career was truncated by the lack of protection and the sacks he took, and it's not sustainable. And you're in a division with Dallas, Philadelphia, and oh, by the way, the Giants, they should be able to rush the passer. So I'd like to see Coach Bieniemy maybe make some adjustments, get the ball out of his hands a little bit quicker so he can survive, because there are reasons to be encouraged.
All right, how about the polar opposite, from talking about the greatness of the Niners and the Eagles to the Broncos and the Bears? Someone's got to win.